Good morning from the capital city of Croatia, Zagreb.
Over the next 24 hours or so, we have some time to explore the city, so we're going to try and show you all of the highlights here and just experience a little bit more of the Croatian culture.
Starting off strong with a little stroll through the Christmas market and some live music behind us. Good start.
And we'll be sure to come visit with all the lights back at night too. We've sort of created our own loop of points of interest here, starting furthest away from our hotel, and then we're going to work our way back. First thing we did, which is one of the points of interest, we took the funicular up. It's very short. I wouldn't necessarily say we did it to avoid any stairs, just more something to do. And now we're coming up here on St. Mark's Church. This is something you gotta see.
Stop number 2 is here at the Stone Gate, and it's actually a place of worship now. So we had some candles in there and some altars, and it was built in the 1200s. We walked through a little quickly because it said to be quiet because people were praying, and this one's making a little bit of noise this morning, so cool to quickly check out, but we didn't spend much time.
After the funicular at the top here of the city, you get a nice little viewpoint, and also it is the location of their fortress and tower. Not gonna go inside, but nice old building. Jordan, how do you feel about these cobblestones? What do you think of these?
Rebecca, do you want me
To catch a view of the cathedral here in Zagreb, but unfortunately some pieces of it are under construction. It looks like it would be really interesting, just like the 2 spires and everything, but I'll give you a picture from the internet of what it's supposed to look like. You can see it's not really at its best for us here. That's okay though. We'll continue on. Kelly's upset there's no Rick Steves tour.
Get it together, Rick. Come on now.
I think you need to fill in. What do you got? What kind of facts
Direct call out.
Well, there was a thing behind us, and now we're going to the next thing. That's all I got.
You didn't have any dad jokes?
I don't know.
You didn't have any dad jokes?
No, Rick does his research before. How am I supposed to do it on the spot? I haven't done any research.
Okay, Kelly. In we go. Like a bomb shelter or something?
It's an old World War II tunnel.
This is called Tunnel Grič.
This down here is very much the makings of a scary movie.
This is so cool, just down here in the tunnel. It's beautiful, and they've got all these different sculptures and things. This is called the Polar Express right now, so most definitely set up for the holidays. It's really cool how they have taken something so old and kind of repurposed it for modern times, and to have an area where people can come in and explore a little bit. And also, don't know if this was the intention, but it's really nice to see something that has a little bit more of a positive, uplifting vibe in an area that had such dark times with World War II.
Coincidentally, this also serves as a nice warm passageway across the city. I don't know if that's part of the reason it's still operational, but it's a little toastier in here. It's nice.
We came to lunch here, but I'm learning some facts in their handy menu, like the funicular we took is the shortest one in the world. It was built in 1893 originally. Obviously, it's been redone since then.
Kelly-sized funicular.
Exactly.
How many short jokes can I get in on this trip?
Probably not enough for you.
That's true. That's true. We had a delicious lunch near Dolak Market. We went to Plak Kitchen and Grill. It's very good. Cevapici, our favorite dish since we've been here in Croatia. And now we wandered over for a closer view of the cathedral, which is even more under construction on the bottom half. Kelly, what's your take?
I wish it wasn't under construction, but it's still beautiful to look at. It reminds me of the one in France too, so even though I haven't even seen it in person, but I've seen pictures.
Did you say it reminds me of something
That she's never seen. I was ready to say there was nothing funny in that, Kelly, then you came through. the old town here is very cool though. The buildings are interesting, the colors and the color scheme they have and everything. It feels like old Europe. I like it. All right, any more opinions on Zagreb?
Nice walkable city.
It's very cold.
These are our opinions?
I
What kind of vlogging is this?
It's a shame that most of it's under construction, but what we saw was pretty beautiful.
It's very true. There's a lot of construction. But I do really like all of the yellow buildings along the route. They all have their own little character. It's really cool looking out on the city skyline, seeing a bunch of old buildings mixed in with the modern and new. And I also really like the market.
All right, much better, much better.
I love this market. It smells so good. All the fresh cuts. Now we are heading back to our hotel to relax a little bit before we go back out again at night to see the Christmas market all lit up. But I have to say, after walking around today, and it is a Sunday, so there's probably a lot more people out and about, it's so fun to see all these parks filled with all of the different little mini Christmas markets all around town. It's really awesome to see everyone out shopping and just enjoying the city.
Admittedly, Rebecca and I talked about earlier on this trip how like we weren't 100% sure we understood the allure of the Christmas markets. We've been to a couple before. I don't know, we're just not big shopping people, but it just seems like so much fun here. Maybe it's the number of people out like in the middle of the day, or just, I don't know, the coupled activities with it. Either way, we're living up to the St. Nicholas name.
We are bundled up and ready to go explore all of the Christmas markets we saw during the daytime today at night to see them all lit up and get some dinner.
There are sort of like nuggets of Christmas spread out throughout the whole city. I mean, like streets with lights strung across and Christmas trees at all the nice buildings. And we're gonna explore a few of the main areas that we saw earlier today. We're here in like this Central Park area. It's near like King Tomislav Square and then a set of parks that goes up from there. So we're gonna check out some of the different booths.
At the Christmas market we stopped at, they have all these different food stalls with some really good food. So I just got the truffle mac and cheese. We've seen truffle oil everywhere. Obviously I have to get truffle in something. That looks amazing. This is so good. I made the right choice. Look at that, it's got crispy onions on top, Parmesan, mac and cheese obviously, and truffle, I assume oil.
Good food stop.
Oh yeah.
Three parks in a row here. Park number 1 was ice skating. Park number 2 was sort of the food truck experience. And park number 3 has some shopping stalls. And each one had their own set of lights, which was really fun too.
That you can get at the Christmas markets are these mugs that are kind of custom to each of them. So I got this one that says Zagreb at the bottom with some mulled wine. I'm really excited about it. I'm not gonna get my deposit back, so I'm definitely keeping it. With the Christmas carols in the background, perfection.
Next stop is here in the main plaza where they have their huge Christmas tree and a ton of lights. Also going to be bringing in the new year here, but there's so much fun decor. There's more live music, more stalls, more picture opportunities. This is awesome.
We just got fritule, which is like a donut fried little dough ball with some sauce on it. We've seen a bunch of people eating them.
Has your name on it.
That's good. Zagreb has totally changed my mind on Christmas markets. This was so much fun tonight.
That wraps up our 10-day vacation here in the Balkans. We had an amazing time. I'm sure we're gonna be back to this region soon.
In fact, we definitely are. So be sure to like and subscribe and follow along on our future adventures because we already have a lot of trips planned for the rest of this year and 2025.
Unfortunately, this concludes another family vacation vlog. See you next year.
Well, for Kelly.
Yeah, exactly.